Sipolok exposure Katon Moyong holokabangan yung kulubido om tom dung
ngok Bali, Indonesia, Thailand balok angonga tabdo pengo kebangam English log luye na moko akon pa ngolok India holkom dadina IAS officer South India balok kakadung North India Gujarat balok bulkom Hindi tatken ma inama bulkom English patam logidung inama kangkuto ka program policy rokom government na Hindi log porokom bulu English logai abdung letaram kom inama English dem ngolu popel lagidung mo amunam takama kenjin kaya ay adamalo good afternoon everyone. Today I myself Moyong Katon, I'm standing in front of you all as a global citizen, not a citizen of India or not a citizen of this Siang Valley or Arunachal Pradesh. I'm here as a global citizen, the next generation who will take over this earth. You know, this earth has limited resources, and one of the resources is our eastern Himalayas, including all the northeastern states. And our Siang Gorge is one of the lungs of this earth, including Brazil, Democratic Republic of Congo, Papua New Guinea, and then our eastern Himalayas. That includes states from, all the Himalayan states from Himachal Pradesh till Nagaland and Mizoram, and including Myanmar and Burma. So I'm here not as a fighter or an activist. I'm here because I live in this valley. See around you all, what do you see? You see only simple villagers who wants to keep their land, who don't want to sell their land to the corporates. The corporates who are already making a lot of monies and they want more and more. So I'm going to give you all some facts. I am an environmental engineer. I studied my graduation in environmental engineer in water resource engineering, solid waste management, air pollution management, water catchments, and all the mega projects that will affect our ecosystem. So I also am an Abor, an Adi. My forefathers have been living in this Siang Gorge for more than thousands of years. We don't have any script, so that's why we don't know when we came in this valley. But we have some proofs that we migrated along the Siang Valley and we are still living here, living off this land, using our paddy fields, our orange orchards, our gardens, and a lot of horti and agri products. So our whole life, the Abor people's, the Adi people's life depends upon the forest and the mountains and the rivers. So if this doesn't exist, if there's no rivers and the forest and the mountains, then there's no Adi, there's no tribe. So we have all over Arunachal Pradesh more than 26 tribes and countless sub-tribes. So it is a request to all the friends who are watching from abroad. It's a message to the international community as well as all the well-to-do educated IAS, IPS officers who are in Delhi, in Mumbai, Karnataka, Bangalore, and from all over the pan-India bureaucrats. It's a request from my side, a young man from Abor Valley, the Abor land, trying to convince the government, listen to the people. I have been going around the villages for the past 20 days. I have covered more than 30 villages till now. And I have been talking to all the villagers. And they say, according to my observation and my own survey, I could see 99.9% of the people don't accept this Siang Upper Multipurpose Dam. So today, through this medium, thank you media fraternity for coming. Through this medium, I request to the central government, because there are people in between the people and the center. There are some people, so-called bureaucrats and officers and politicians, who are not conveying the message perfectly to the government. So through this medium today, I want to convey 99.9% of the Abor people are not accepting this dam because they don't want to lose their homeland. So it's a request, stop. And then I have calculated some facts. So tomorrow on July 15th, there is a high-level meeting. It will be chaired by Mr. Mishra from PMO Secretary, Under Secretary in the Delhi South Extension. So they will be discussing mainly 2 points. Number one, the PFR drilling, the status of the Siang Upper Multipurpose Dam. So the question here is, the people are not accepting, and why are you discussing upon the drilling Why are you discussing upon the point number 2, that is the 600-meter level of the bypass road? People are not accepting. How can you discuss? That means in between there is some lacunas, there is some mole that is not conveying the message. So I want to directly convey this message to the central government, especially Narendra Modi, Amit Shah, and all the hydropower secretaries and all the electric department of Pan India, that the people in the Siang Valley don't want this dam. We are not anti-national or anti-development. We are against We are anti-mega Siang Dam. We are not against dam. We can give you lot of valleys. We have lot of valleys, lot of rivers. We have thousands of rivers. We will give you. Make a dam there. And according to the Central Electricity Authority, the total requirement, my friends listen, the total requirement for Arunachal Pradesh is 400 megawatts maximum. Minimum 250 megawatts. So installed capacity of Arunachal Pradesh till now, including the Subansiri Dam, Kameng Dam, and the NEPCO Hydropower and Ranganadi Dam, Arunachal Pradesh have 1200 megawatt capacity. So we already have that surplus amount of capacity of electricity. Why do you need to build 12,000 megawatt dam? They're also sacrificing one of the native people living in the frontiers of this and giving your excuse as national security. If we are not there, there's no security. And then the requirement is 400 megawatt. Already we have 1200 megawatt, that is 1.3 gigawatt. You cannot implement the existing structures, the existing power capacity that we have. You cannot even supply that to our people. And then upon top of that, you are planning to build a mega dam that will dwarf all the dams in the world. Remember, the China has destroyed their 300 gravity dams so that the Yangtze River can flow freely. America has decommissioned hundreds of their dams. Canada has decommissioned hundreds of their dams because they want a system to survive and thrive so that the people can live. But India, see, the world is fighting against global warming. World is fighting against all this poverty. World is fighting against all these issues that is global, in the global level. And out here in this corner of Northeast India, the Indian government is fighting against its own people. That's a funny thing. So if you observe, the world has a lot of problems, and we are the next citizen of this world. Europe is planning to remove all the passport system so that people can roam freely in the world. The world is going through that, and our people are still in that dark cave age. Our government, our system, 400 megawatt you cannot supply to our people, having 1200 megawatt. And on top of that, we have lot of dams that has been commissioned. Number 1, Dibang Dam, that will be 2000 megawatts. Subansiri Lower Dam, that will be more than 2500 megawatts. That means we have surplus amount of electricity. Where is those electricity going? Remember, I asked one of my friend in Kameng hydroelectricity dam department. He says per day 9 crore rupees of electricity is Kameng hydroelectric power. 9 crores. Where is that electricity going? Because it doesn't come to Itanagar, it doesn't come to Naharlagan, it doesn't come to Pasigat. None of that electricity comes to us. Where is it going? So that means there's a fault. There is a fault in the system, not in the resources, not in the people. The people are strong. The system is. So I say there is 4 cancers. There's 4 cancer in our system. I would say that is politicians, bureaucrats, unions and associations, and immigrants. I'm not saying these 4 professions are bad, but the people who are controlling these 4 professions right now in Arunachal Pradesh and India, they are corrupt. The professions are not good, not bad. I mean, if the politicians do their work, the people won't be staying here in the sun and protesting. If the bureaucrats are good, then electricity will be reaching all the houses. The water will be reaching all the houses. If the immigrants were in limited amount, there won't be problems, social problems. No rape, no extra social problems. And then if unions and associations do their work, then society would grow far much better ahead. So overall, the message that I wanted to convey was, on tomorrow, July 15, there will be a high-level meeting. So just before that, the Pema Khandu government, the Pema Khandu has forced Mr. Ojeng Tasing to show a MOU to the government so that it can be chaired in the meeting tomorrow in the Delhi. So on the 10th of this month, Ojeng Tasing had collected 15 members from Riga village and signed an MOU saying Riga people are accepting. It's not Riga, it's the 15 people who are BJP members. So it's a request to the BJP fraternity in India. Don't try to bring your Hindu Rashtra. Hindu Rashtra is not possible in India. India is a secular nation. We, the people of India, are having solemnly resolved to constitute India into a secular, socialist, democratic, and republic country. So that means we are a secular country. We have thousands of different castes and creeds. You cannot make it Hindu Rashtra. There will be tribal people, there will be scheduled castes, there will be scheduled tribes, there will be Hindu, Muslim, Christians. So don't enforce all these policies and forcefully, because it doesn't look good. It will create civil war or civil destruction like situations in our places. So the Pema Khandu government and Ojing Tasi government, using the BJP power, they have collected 15 signatures saying Riga had accepted the MOU. So listen people, it's not the Riga people. Riga people, there's 500 houses in Riga. I've been there on 23rd of this month, last month. And I was there. The people there are not accepting. I can vouch for that. So these people, 15 people are holding the BJP portfolios, and they have signed so that they can bring this MOU to the table, to the Mishra and the PMO, in the meeting of tomorrow, and then they can discuss, so that the Pema Khandus knows, means in Hindi we say नाक नहीं कट जाना है. So नाक को बचाने के लिए ओजिंग तासिंग ने सिग्नेचर करवा के ले जा रहा है, ताकि क्योंकि अरुणाचल गवर्नमेंट का पास कुछ MOU नहीं है यहाँ में करवाने के लिए PFR, इसलिए नाक को बचाने के लिए. Remember before that on May 23rd, Pangkang village was forced to sign. Again, the same policy, because on June 14, there was a high-level meeting in state cabinet. June 14, they called our elders in SIFF elders, Siang Indigenous Farmer elders, for a meeting. And on the 13th, again, they broadcast a news saying Arunachal Pradesh government state cabinet is declaring this decade 2025 and 2035 as a hydropower decade. That's a joke on you. I'm telling you, the people are not accepting. The people are here ready to die for their land. So don't force yourself. Remember, if you can eat one apple, then you don't need 1,000 apples. So if you have already 1200 megawatt capacity of electricity, I think you should revisit, go to the table and make that clear. From that 1200 megawatt, supply everything to first to the Arunachal people, so that we don't protest and we don't require that much amount of 58,000 megawatt projects in all over Arunachal Pradesh. So ultimately, the last message to the people, all the people of Arunachal Pradesh, especially all the tribes, I request, protect your rivers, protect your valleys, protect your mountains, because without that, our identity is lost. You can see all over the world the examples of all the rivers in America, Africa, Europe. All the native indigenous people are made refugees. They say they bring a lot of golden promises for the people, but you can see in Arunachal Pradesh, that is the biggest example, Chakmahajong. Are the Chakmahajong people living in golden mansions and golden bungalows? Do they have security, life security? No. We feel pity for them. We feel very sorry for them, because their government didn't listen to them, and they forcefully did the project, and now they are suffering, their next generation. So our generation, we should stand. It's a request to all the youths of Arunachal Pradesh, all the tribe. Stand for your culture, stand for your tradition, stand for your wildlife biodiversity, stand for your valleys. And we can protect it for our future generation, and we can keep our culture alive. And remember, we cannot eat money, we cannot eat all the riches, but we can always make ourselves food from the soil. So thank you. I'm the son of this soil in Siang Valley. So it's a request to all the international communities and central government and state government. It's a request from us, the next generation youth of Arunachal, and especially the Siang Valley Gorge. Please stop this madness, stop this cat and mouse game. From today, you got the message. All the people are here. 99% people are not accepting. So you are getting the direct message. Don't listen to all the people who are in the middle, the brokers. So with this, I would like to end my speech saying, Asatoma Sadgamaya, Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya, Mrityoma Mritamgamaya, Om Santi Santi Santi.